Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, I decided to do a little something different instead of a Roblox short or whatever. So everyone knows the game Danny's World. Right here you see. And as you can see in my profile picture, there's Ruby, which is a show called Bfdi. So I was thinking, what is the closest Danny's World character that looks like at Bfdi? So for example, Toodles kind of looks like 8-Ball. Dandy kind of looks like Flower, and yeah, you get what I see here. So I decided to make the characters that are like closest to the actual object themselves. So let's get started. So the first thing I have to do is Google every Danny's World character and see their closest object character themselves. So some characters might not be included. For example, Razzle Dazzle. There could be one that's not closest to them, so I might just have to skip. Others, like the popular ones, like Dandy, as I said, could be changed into Flower, and also I'll be hand drawing them. So this could be fun. Now here's a quick rule that I have to do before I get started. So I'm only doing the 14 characters or less if they don't really match. And I'll probably do a part 2 if this video gets 5 likes. So I'm gonna start looking and see the variation and see how it goes. Now when I look at these pictures up, I'm gonna tell you what Bfdi and Danny's World is. First, Bfdi is a show with a bunch of objects competing for a prize, which is the island. Bfdi stands for Bad for Dream Island. And as for Danny's World, it's a Roblox game, and a lot of people play it, and it's a fandom too. Alright, I'm almost done with these pictures, and now I'm going to show you about right now. Alright, so I have 9 characters that I picked that are the closest. So I have Dandy, Poppy, Toodles, V, Scraps, Pebbles, Shrimpo, Cosmo, and Astro. The rest, I couldn't really figure out what other objects that looked similar to. But if you guys have an idea what object character they're closest to, please put it down in the comments. I would really want to see what you guys think of. Alright, so let's start very first with Dandy. So I was changing Danny into Flower, as you can see here. So I changed Dandy. So this is Bfdi Flower, not like BFB Flower in the overtime. So that's why she's angry. I did it really quickly here, and there, I'm done. Alright, ready for results? And ta-da! What did you think? Here is a side-by-side comparison with the Danny's World Flower with the original Flower from Bfdi. Alright, so next I did Poppy, and I decided for Poppy to do Bubble because if you didn't know, Poppy is actually a bubble, so I decided to do Bubble for Poppy. I made Poppy blue with Bubble on the side of her ponytail, I guess. And yeah, here's the finishing product. Here are the results for Poppy turned to Bubble. And here we go. Here's another side-by-side with the Poppy I changed to Bubble with the original Bubble from Bfdi. Next, I did Toodles. So I did for Toodles 8-Ball because she is literally an 8-Ball for real. So I decided to make her as actually 8-Ball from the show. So I changed her to a gray dress instead of a white dress and made her a little more chill with a chill smile, and that's what she looks like. Here is Toodles before, and here's Toodles now as 8-Ball. A side-by-side comparison with the original with the one I drew. For V, I did something lazy on this one. So I was thinking of doing robot flower, but I already did like flower already, so I decided to do TV. To make it more interesting, I decided to put wheels on the bottom and make it more like he was in the show. Okay, here's V, and here's TV as V. A side-by-side with TV V and original TV. As for this one, I would really say this one's really lazy. For Pebbles, it was kind of really easy, so I just did Rocky. I just did a little touches, and then there, quickly. Here's Pebbles before, and here's Pebbles now as Rocky. Side-by-side with Bfdi Rocky and with Pebbles. Hey guys, sorry for to tell, but I might have to skip Shrimpo. For Shrimpo, I was trying to do Fanny, but it was kind of too hard for me to draw, so I might have to skip it. So I guess we have to move on to Cosmo. For Cosmo, I decided to go with Matt. The reason why I want to go with Matt is because the size of Cosmo's head is like the same size as Match. If you turn it sideways, you can see what I'm talking about. So Match is on her side. I'm almost done, and here it is. Here's Cosmo before, and here's Cosmo as Match. And here's the original Match and Cosmo side by side. I think I did really good on this one. We are almost there to the end. Now we have to do scraps. For scraps, I decided to do Foldy because they're both made out of paper. I made those little wing things that Foldy has on top of Scrap's head and a bunch of other details, and that's it. Here's Scraps and here's Foldy. Here they're both in side by side, and now let's go to the last one. Now for the very last one, I decided to do 1. The reason why I did 1 is because Astro is like a space theme, and 1 has a room that looks like a space type, so I decided to change Astro into 1. So here's the finishing product. So for last, here's Astro, and here's Astro as 1. Here's the last side-by-side comparison with Astro and 1 from the original show. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I took a lot of time making these characters. I'm going to show you all of them at once. And there we go. Comment which one is your favorite out of the 8. And again, please tell me in the comments the ones I missed or ones that could be recommended, probably in the next video. That'll be it for today's video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.